It's Wednesday, day 3 of the LEXXPERIMENT. Oh, see the LEXXPERIMENT. Coffee, cookie chop nut flavoured sugar-free syrup in there, meds, and blackcurrant and apple flavour squash to wash it all down with. Lovely. It's about midday, and God, it's still horrible outside. Time to grab some lunch, but before I do, and before the Tesco order comes tonight, I'm just going to show you what's in the fridge at the moment. This is thrilling stuff, isn't it? Yeah, just so you have an idea of the kind of things that we keep in the fridge. I've taken out, obviously, all of the, pickled heads and, bits of limbs and stuff that I normally keep in there. Isn't this exciting? Okay, so in the door of the fridge, Pepsi Max, Alpro and oil. I'm not a big fan of just using vegetable oil. I don't tend to use it that much, but it's okay. We've got some Parmesan cheese. What's that? Green Thai chili paste, some pesto, some of my mum's jam, chopped ginger, more pesto, and coconut oil. If you get it from Home Bargains, I think do a reasonably priced one. God, that's probably been there a long time and probably should be thrown out. Some lard, because I think Mum wants to make something. Tomato puree, and that's Mum's, I don't use that. In the top there, got mayo. Those are my Mum's. Squirty cream for me and the cat. And then I've got lots of leftover things which we put in pots because they can stack. You can see my jelly at the back there and stacking pots. Leftover sausages from yesterday. There's some beetroot in there. Continental platter. See, I love all bits like that. There's my olives, bit of chicken, bacon. Some cheese. Lots of different types of cheese in there. And then not a lot of veggies left. Got some broccoli and then some onions, it's my mum's potatoes, and a pepper. Should probably use that pepper today actually, but it's nice and pretty much empty, ready to be filled later. Hiya! Right, this is what I'm going to have for lunch. Now, last week I used one of these Lodo bases, so I had one left in the pack to use, and they can go off like reasonably quickly, so I've got one of these. They don't look like the most attractive things in the world. In fact, they're like a bit of a floppy, like not even a cracker. It's not going to taste like a pizza base. It's not going to taste like bread. But if you can get that out of your head and just say that it's an edible plate for stuff, then it'll change your thinking a little bit. Anyway, I had to use one of these up. So I am going to make a pizza. What I do first is fry this on both sides in a bit of fry light so it makes like a crispier base. So I'll just put that in a pan now. And then toppings for my pizza. By the way, this is a pizza I would advise, because obviously you probably won't have any of these and you may not want them. And especially if it's like your first week or 2 weeks, that you have like a 2 or 3 egg omelette instead of a Lodo base, because omelettes are obviously like great keto food. So what I'm going to be putting on my pizza is salami. The olives are just a side, I'm not going to put them on my pizza. Some chopped up cherry tomatoes, some jalapenos, and 75 grams of grated mozzarella and cheddar. Mozzarella and cheddar mix pre-grated does have a slightly higher carb content than if you grated it yourself, and that's because they use a small amount of potato starch to help keep the bits separate. So just keep an eye on that, because there are some hidden carbs in those. And for spready stuff, what they call it, like the tomato sauce, you can use some tomato puree. If you're doing an omelette, you probably won't want to do. But I'm going to use some Skinny Food Company's Skinny Sauce. So this is per 15ml serving, it's 0.61 grams of carbs. So I'll only use a little bit, and that's literally just to taste, that's all. Right, I'm going to crack on and do that. Oh, by the way, fry it like you do with the pizza then, put all your toppings on and then I'll put it in the oven for a bit, or under the grill. So I'll show you in a sec. Okay. I mean, you might have seen this before, but yeah. Right, so this is what it looks like. I've already eaten the olives, obviously, as I was cooking it, because that was my little snack. So this pizza, it comes up as 8.2 grams of carbs. Most of the carbs comes from the cherry tomatoes and the Lodo base. They account for 4.8 of those carbs. And then calories, if we're interested, is 482, and that includes the olives as well. Yum yum. Just prepping my dinner. So this is, it's about 150 grams of cauliflower rice, frozen cauliflower rice, and I think it was about 30 grams-ish of kale. I'm going to fry them together, probably add like some spices and stuff, make it a bit nicer. I'm going to add some leftover sausages from last night, so 4 of those, and then I've got like 4 slices of salami left. And then over here we've got, as I'm eating a dinner, but in the air fryer, I've got a bit of broccoli, which I just did in the microwave for a couple of minutes first, and then I've tossed it in some garlic powder and some fry light. So hopefully that's going to be a bit yummy. I don't know what spices to put on this yet. We'll see in a minute what I fancy. Yay! Doesn't that look good? I cut up the salami to put in with the cauliflower rice, and I put also a knob of butter. Ooh, getting all steamy now. So dinner was proper yummy, like that was lush. Honestly, try the like the roasted broccoli if you can, with garlic and butter on, like that is so nice. Garlic granules rather than chunks of garlic, I think. Not so much, but proper lovely and crispy, like eating little trees. It's very nice. Mum's cooking her dinner right now. She's having stew and potatoes, aren't you?
Yes.
I'm not having stew. I don't fancy stew today. Besides, had to eat the things in the fridge.
Oh yes. So.
Because we got delivery coming between 6 and 7. Yeah. So that meal, it was 12.3 grams of carbs, of which 6 grams of it was broccoli, but it was worth it because it was lush. And then it was 652 calories, 200 of which was the mayo, but need your fat content. Which brings me to a question that Art Journey UK put on yesterday's vlog, and they asked, do you worry about the amount of fat that you have to eat? And basically because her husband did keto a long time ago, and then recently was rushed to hospital with like gallbladder problems, and the doctor asked, like, do you do Atkins? Now I had a quick look at this. I have heard of this before, so I did have a quick look on it. As with the internet, you can prove or disprove anything. You can prove anything with facts. But the only things I really read is that it doesn't cause gallstones, but it can exacerbate it if you already have them, basically. So a high fat diet, which is any diet really, most diets are, you know, the regular Western diet is quite high in fat. So most normal way of eating would probably do the same. But, you know, I am Professor Lex Fantastic, but I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. Anyway, the fact of do I worry about it is no, because if you see the amount that I've just eaten, so there was, okay, a good dollop of mayonnaise, a bit of butter, like on the broccoli, and then the naturally occurring fats in the meats. But on a regular plate, most people would have had maybe chips with that and a slice of bread and butter, which would have more fats in it again, and then they would have had the sausage and the mayo and, you know, maybe some beans and stuff or whatever. So I'm actually probably eating the same amount of fat as you are on your regular meals, but because I'm cutting out carbs, it means I'm having more veg with it. You can see the amount of veg that I eat, that it's still working out better for me. And also because, you know, you listen to your body, and I feel so much better when I'm doing this, and things taste so much better. Flush. So I'm not that worried about it. Obviously, if anything did happen to give me concern, I know I've been tested before, a few years ago now, again when I was doing low carb a few years ago, and they said that my cholesterol was perfectly normal. My my weighing scales, they also weigh, or they measure your visceral fat, which is the fat that surrounds your organs, and mine is at a healthy level, which I was quite surprised at actually. So that's a good sign as well, that at least inside I'm healthy. Maybe not my heart. My heart is obviously black and broken, you know. And then there was a hot tip from Store 69. And he says to read the labels on everything, and he's absolutely correct, especially at the beginning, because there's lots of things that you think will be okay in low carb, and then you read them and you find out that, you know, like that cheese that has potato starch on it. So you'll be quite surprised at what you think would be good for you, and that actually isn't. So for example, well, a good example is low-fat cheese or low-fat yogurts and stuff, because they've got sugar in it. If you take out fat, manufacturers take out fat and they put in sugar. And that's why shit like Weight Watchers, cakes and stuff like that will never ever work. Weight Watchers have got nothing to gain by you losing weight. Just remember that. Okay? Grr. And he also says try the lemon cheesecake flavoured jelly, which I'm totally going to do next time I go shopping. Isn't it, Azami?
There's sugar-free jellies.
Yeah, they do a strawberry lemon cheesecake flavour apparently. Yeah, it's a pre-made one in a pot.
Oh.
So definitely try them next time. Banging. Right, I'm still way under my calories for today as well. I know I don't count calories. I count ratios of carbs, fat and all of that, and try to stay under a certain amount of carbohydrates. However, I still probably got about 500 calories left to spend. So I will be having a bit later on that jelly with the strawberries and some cream, and probably some protein bar, and maybe another something else as well. But if I do, I will show you what I have. Right, Tesco orders here, and it's all been wiped down. Came to a total of $72.84. It should last us a couple of weeks. There was 3 substitutions in there, but they're nothing awful. Right, starting with some stuff that is just for mum. So she has her Activia yogurts, some pears, some bananas, lentil curl crisps, a couple of tins of baked beans, HP sauce, brown rice and semi-skimmed milk. So they're just for mum. And then for the store cupboard, we've got 3 tins of tomatoes, some corned beef. I love corned beef. 2 flavours of jelly, lemon and lime and strawberry. Oh, some lime pickle. This is low in carbs. I freaking love lime pickle. Some Frank's Red Hot Sauce original flavour. Some Tesco Finest Brazilian decaf coffee. We've got loads of normal coffee, but no decaf. Got a bunch of sugar-free or no added sugar drinks. So cloudy lemonade, cream soda, regular lemonade, and 2 things of Pepsi Max. And then a cherries and berries squash. Whole earth peanut butter was on offer. Mum likes the smooth and I like the crunchy. And then we've got some sour cream and chive dip and some guacamole. Some pate, 2 things of soft cheese. Did I say the cream? Cream. 15% fat steak mince, not 5% fat. Good stuff with the fat in it. And nice marbleization in these steaks. These are a really decent price. I think it's like $2.99 or something. They're nice. Some beef quarter pounders. some pastrami on 2 for £3 with some more corned beef, some Heck 97% pork sausages, and then I think it's just veg left. So we've got one red onion because we've got like 2 onions left. So this was a substitution. I asked for cherry tomatoes and they gave me baby plum. That's all right. Got some cheddar with chilies, which is lush, some halloumi, mozzarella and cheese mix, and then mozzarella on its own, some unsalted butter, because you can always add salt. Oh, beetroot, that's for Mum, because I don't like beetroot. Some mushrooms, cauliflower. This was a substitution. I wanted 1 pack of tender stem broccoli, and they sent 2 little packs. That's fine. Fine beans. Big bag of kale, that was one of the substitutions. I ordered 2 smaller ones and they gave me 1 big one. That's fine. 2 for £3 on these. Got some raspberries and some strawberries. 2 ready to go avocados, and then 10 big and fresh eggs. So that'll do us quite a while, and I've got to put these all away now. Just watching Carla and what's face ginger one. Hello, Becca. On the mass reseller, and I'm having a little snack. I've got half a protein bar here. I'll give you the stats for that later. Just going to carry on watching this. I'm going to have my strawberry pot with lots of cream, and then I've also got some skinny syrup, Black Forest Gateau flavour. So this is carbohydrates, 0 carbohydrates. Have a good old squeeze of that on top, lush. And then I'm going to watch the live of, this is Keto Connect. So they're a nice couple, married couple, and they've got a little baby recently. And they've been doing this channel for quite a few years, I think. And they do reviews, and this is like a live cookery show. See how much they get super chatted. Bloody hell. Anyways, back to this. I'm having an early night tonight. Felt a little bit fuzzy-headed. Not a headache, just a bit, you know, a fog, maybe. And that to me says, I wonder if I'm in ketosis now. So I'm sure you'll all like to see this, my lovely pea sticks. But there we go. So, perfect. So that's all right. 3rd day in, and I'm in ketosis. That's pretty much good, spot on for me. So I should stay hopefully like that if I keep my fluids up as well. I don't want to go too much darker than that, or obviously up my carbs or anything. Oh bugger, I didn't write down my ratios today. Yeah, I was just going to say, I didn't tell you all of my ratios and everything today, but I show you that at the end anyway. And also my cats were just fighting and hissing at each other because they're being right little bastards right now. Especially Azumi, she's a proper grumpy cow sometimes. And Chizuma's just coming out of the wardrobe. Weird cats. Anyway, yeah, so I'll show you my macros and stuff at the end. I genuinely feel like I've eaten loads today. And I'm not at all hungry. And I've only had 1,340 calories. And I'm not counting calories. This is just for you guys who do also count calories, so that, you know what I mean, so you can kind of see things in context, if that makes sense. Because maybe some people that are doing like Slimming World or Weight Watchers, or I don't know what other plans out there, you know, trying to stick to low calorie diets, that maybe they can get to like 1,300 odd and they'd still be feeling hungry. And I'm telling you, I'm on 1,300 odd and I feel full. So there. Anyways. Yeah, I'm going to watch some telly and go to bed now, shove this together, and I put my macros and stuff at the end. So I'll catch you tomorrow. Again, it'll probably be more like one of these, or even a shorter one tomorrow. Damn it. If you've got any questions, leave them below and I'll try and get back to you. But until then, bye-bye now, bye-bye.